Hey, everybody, welcome to our final session together in this 10 days of gratitude series. I hope that you have enjoyed this sort of different contemplative look on gratitude. And I'm hoping, I try not to live with expectations, but I'm hoping that these 10 days have just sort of widened your lens on life, on the things that we have that are great in our life, and even the things that maybe we could continue to practice as we go forward, not just in the month of November, but just in our life, and just hopefully noticing sensations and just little pieces of the life that maybe we have been missing because we're looking for bigger, or we're spending time looking at the lack and limitation. So I'm hoping that you saw that process. So as I was sharing this concept with one of my groups of individuals living with traumatic brain injuries, we're really talking about the science of the brain, and how mindfulness and gratitude has shown so much promise in actually increasing our dopamine and bringing all those hormones and chemicals that make us feel good. And it's such a simple thing that we can add to our daily routine. And I joke, like, it's like brushing your teeth. Once you realize the importance of this, you had one practice a day of just recognizing the good in your life, and you have better heart health, you have less anxiety and depression, you sleep better, your immune system's stronger, your relationships are better. There's so many benefits to simply adding one thing to your life, which is gratitude. So we're going to finish up today's the series with today's practice, and today is about expressing our gratitude to others. And and this can be a process of what is most comfortable to you. So expressing our gratitude to others makes the receiver feel amazing because they feel seen and heard, and it makes you as the giver, it makes you feel good because you're acknowledging something in someone else that you admire, that you appreciate, that you respect. And in doing that, it fuels us as the givers to maybe take on some of those qualities that we're acknowledging in somebody else. And then what happens is then we start to circulate that sense of goodness in the world. And yeah, I say this probably more than I should, but I always think about a situation, a day, our life, a conversation as an opportunity to either throw a pebble into the lake of life that represents love, or throw in a pebble that represents hate. You can add adjectives, but that's the simplest. And I choose to throw love into the world, love into the lake. Whoosh, it ripples out. Now, gossiping, complaining, all that stuff, tossing that into the lake ripples out, and it will affect the people closest to you. So you get to choose what pebble you're going to throw into the lake. And part of throwing love into the lake is expressing appreciation for those who have not just maybe helped you be the best version of yourself, but have inspired you to maybe go a different direction. Okay. So we're going to talk about that. So I'm going to find a comfortable seat. This is working for me a little bit, but I'm going to go ahead and shift a little bit. So find something that feels great in your body. This seems to be a great position for me, but I'm kind of wiggly. I don't know. I'm having a little bit of uncomfortableness in my body today. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to create a nice tall spine. Hands are going to go just surrounding that heart space. Okay. Close your pretty eyes. Neutralize that chin. So just drop it slightly. So we're not letting the head bobble down, and we're not holding it in a tight position and jutting the chin out. It's just a slight gaze down if your eyes were open. And see if your hands can actually feel the heart itself, the physical heart beating. Several sessions ago, we were talking about the systems within our body that just do what they do without being told to do it, but this vibrancy that exists within us. See if you can tap into that rhythm that is so unique to your heart, that bum, 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 that reminder of just how alive you are. And then I want you to pay attention, shifting your attention to the area around the physical heart, the beating heart, as the yogis call it, the heart space. This is where our heart is filled with unconditional love. There is light emanating from this area of our body. And some can tune into it as if it is the color green, and green represents love, unconditional love in the heart space. See if you can resonate just that feeling of spacious, beautiful light, maybe the color green, maybe just this warm energy that consumes the heart space. Take a long breath. Empty the breath. And then lower your left hand onto your lap just somewhere. Flip your right hand up, but keep it attached to that heart space. We're going to take the right hand and we're going to circle it out and give. Okay, we're going to dip into our unlimited source of love and give. And as we continue to do this, maybe identify a person in your life that has inspired you or has ignited something in you. Circle. Give away that unconditional love. Give it away. We'll take 5 more. Give it away. Maybe there's groups of people, maybe grandparents, ancestors, maybe your own children have brought out something in you that you want to say thanks. Maybe coworkers, neighbors, old friends. Let's do 2 more. Last one. Perfect. Lay your right hand onto your lap, and now take your left hand, attach it to the heart space. It is fair to say that we have learned that there is unlimited amount of love and abundance and goodness in this world. If we choose to believe that, our lives change. So we're going to take the left hand and we're going to reach out to the world and then receive it. Part of giving is receiving. Circle out and receive that unlimited amount of love that is available, that grace, kindness. Just bring it out and bring it in. Okay, so we have this reciprocity. As we give, we receive. As we give, we receive. Just 3 more. Circle it out. This is also very good for your brain. 2 more. 1 more. Place both hands back on the heart space. Take a breath. And now we're going to do both arms. We're going to give with the right, and we're going to receive with the left. Give with the right, receive with the left. Unconditional love, receive. Gratitude, receive it. You make a difference in the world. Joy, receive it. Okay, this can be a little bit confusing if you've never done some of these beautiful crossing of the midline exercises, but this is great for balance. But in this case, this is simply to bring that balance to giving and to receiving. 3 more. And we receive some kindness. We give grace. We receive grace. And we give joy. So simple. And receive. Perfect. Place your hands in Anjali Mudra. Take a long breath in. Empty the breath. Inhale to the sky. Circle your arms down. Exhale. Beautiful. Inhale up. Grab all that is good and bring it right back to your heart. We're going to do that 2 more times. Inhale up to the sky. Exhale down. Inhale up. Notice your heart should be opening and then receiving. One more. Inhale up. Circle wide. Feel that through the heart, through the shoulders. Inhale up. Exhale down into Anjali Mudra, which means to offer. And of course, there are people in our lives that inspire us so much, and we strive to take little snippets of who they are and say, I'm going to apply this to my life, and I'm going to be hopeful. I'm going to be positive. I'm going to be ignited in that same way that we recognize somebody has inspired us. Okay. There are also opportunities when we have somebody in our life that is not the qualities that we would like to have. And so we learn from that and we pay gratitude for the people who have taught us how not to be. And part of gratitude and expressing of gratitude can be done verbally. I appreciate you for joining me in this series. It inspires me. It gives me a different purpose that I love so much. We can text somebody and say, I appreciate so much you because you make me smile. We can call somebody on the phone. We can write a letter. There's many ways to express gratitude. Okay. Open up your Anjali Mudra into a flower. So my fingers, sorry, I have stripes on and black pants. So my fingers are separate. My thumbs are touching. My pinkies are touching. We did this a while ago where we imagine all the blessings coming in and then we take it to our heart. Okay. All of the good in our life. We're going to open up our flower of gratitude. And in your beautiful mind, I want you just to think about people who have taught you amazing things about yourself that maybe have said, I'm not going to be like that. I'm not going to be like that. Or I'm going to strive to be that way. People who are kind, who go out of their way for you, or the people who maybe don't pay attention and you think, I don't want to be that way because it's hurtful. Now, all of the people in your life, imagine all that goodness. Close up your mudra to offer thanks. Open your arms as wide as you can. Bend those elbows. Reach back up to the sky. Grab it and pull it to your heart. We're going to flip on over to all fours. So, however you need to get there. And then let's find a simple cat and cow. Many years ago, round your spine. Oh, when I was learning how to cultivate gratitude in my life, I wanted to write my father a letter and thank him for being a person in my life, keep going, that was not super available to me. 2 more. I never mailed the letter because it wasn't about him knowing this, but I wanted to express my gratitude in a way, come to neutral, that I could say in written form, right arm extends, right arm extends, left leg extends. I wanted to hold this balance. I wanted to express myself, to thank him. Take a breath in. Bring your elbow and knee together underneath your navel, round your spine. Inhale, extend. To thank him for teaching me to be independent. Keep going. To be strong. To take it upon myself to create the life I want. To seek out opportunities rather than looking for the easy way. I wanted to thank him because of his lack of availability to me. It taught me how I wanted to be as a parent. 2 more, which was very different than him. 1 more. Crunch it in and then return to tabletop. Couple cat and cows. Did I distract you enough? Some of those little crunchies can be hard. Give yourself grace. Left arm, right leg. Stabilize through the belly. Whoa. Take a breath in. Exhale, crunch. When I was teaching a lot of Pilates several years ago, I would often tell stories, keep going, just to distract us from the work. 2 more. 1 more. And return to tabletop. So one of the cool things about expressing gratitude, take your hips to the right, look over your left shoulder, get a C curve. We do this a lot, but in a standing fashion. Take your hips to the left, look over your right shoulder. Is that when we express gratitude, we release something. Tuck your toes, find downward facing dog. When we release something, we no longer carry it. So it might even be something that's less than ideal, but expressing gratitude is such a beautiful way to release some of the stuff that builds up in our body, whether it's sharing joy with other people. We want to release that and give it because we know the receiver will feel great. Walk your hands back to your toes. Or maybe we're carrying something that's disappointing, but in hindsight has led us to be amazing people. Roll the spine up. Oh, we're going to step wide. In the very beginning of this series, drop onto your horse, spread your heart forward. Okay, so I'm exaggerating my chest forward with my shoulder blades squeezing together in the back. And then I'm going to stabilize and sit on a horse. Lean on forward, get a nice stretch. In the beginning of this series, I talked about prior to my gratitude, I was a very angry person. And so I have spent time expressing gratitude to myself over the years of waking up. Thank you so much for giving me the chance to wake up and to create an amazing life for myself and for the people that I get to be with and share this practice with. All right, we're going to come into some goodness. You ready? Wiggle those hips side to side. I'm so grateful for the students in my life, the students that are here virtually, you guys. I'm grateful for my students that live in assisted living. I'm grateful for the students that come to this beautiful, safe, sacred studio. For goodness, drop your hips and straighten on up. I'm so grateful that I said yes to yoga so many years ago when I was looking for something totally different, side to side. I had no idea that this practice was going to transform my life in so many ways. And as a transformation took place in me, it rippled out to my children. It rippled out to the people closest to me, which then their attitudes change, their ripple effect occurs. It's endless. It is endless. 2 more side to side. Notice how you're getting a little deeper, a little heavier. Think, open up those hips by pushing the knees away. Oh, and straighten up. We got 1 more. I'm hoping that you're feeling something happening here in the pelvis and in the inner thighs. Thumbs to the inside, fingers to the outside. So as you embark on this new direction of appreciation for all the little things that we don't even think about, the systems in our body, the community that we keep, the sensations, the steam coming from our teacup in the morning, go a little bit lower. I hope that you'll see in your own mind and in your own heart this beautiful transformation that's less critical, less complaining, less, oh, not enough. And you realize there's more than enough. Push those knees away and rise up. There's more than enough. And as you build on this practice and share it just simply by being a little more grateful, the people around you will be impacted. We're going to slide over to the right. Hands are going to go to the floor. If this is not available, you got those blocks, right? Maybe a table, maybe a sofa. Come on back and sink. Walk on over. Beautiful. Kind of little spider crawl. It's a modified skandasana, that deep stretch that sometimes we come into. 2 more. And last one. Come back to center. Turn your toes forward. Straighten your arms. Tuck your chin and find a very wide forward fold. Elbows can bend. Try to keep those legs straight. Maybe shift forward into the toes. Notice that tiny little sensation shift by being subtle. Now turn your heels in, bend your knees, and come on up to where we began. All right, step your feet together. Open up your arms as absolutely wide as you can. Bring your hands behind you. Interlace your fingers like a basket. Squeeze that heart forward. I didn't realize that as I would be wearing stripes today, you could really see the curve that I'm creating in my spine. All right, now, keeping your hands interlaced like a basket back there. Bend your knees, spill over those legs, bring your hands to the sky, tuck your chin. Should feel delightful. Take a breath, lower your hands, and peel the body up to stand. We're going to try that one more time. Squeeze your shoulder blades, accentuate the heart, take a breath, bend your knees, lay your body over your legs, arms climb to the sky, chin tucks, should feel amazing. Lower your hands, inhale to rise. And we're going to play with coming into pyramid pose with this same open heart, drawing the hands down. Step your left foot forward, but you're on two separate lanes of traffic. Okay, so I'm not looking for balance beam. This isn't a balance posture. This is just simply two separate lanes, two railroad tracks. Take a big breath, squeeze that heart forward, and then spill over that straight leg, arms rise. Oof, pull your left cheek back. It's a big, big movement. Take a breath, lower your hands, and pull your body up. Let's switch sides. Right foot goes in front, left foot goes behind. Hands are still interlaced back there, two separate lanes of traffic. Toes are forward. Squeeze your shoulders together. Lift your heart, take a breath. Spill over that straight-ish front leg. Let your arms reach to the sky. That's not available. Hands can stay at your low back. Noses towards the knee. Beautiful. Take a breath. Lower your hands if they're in the sky and rise up. So nice. Step the feet together, unhook your basket, and then come wide. Just come wide for a moment. Circle your arms up to the sky. Grab your left arm and pull. We've learned so much about the spine. Inhale up and how much it affects that thoracic spine and the heart space. Squeeze your arms around your shoulders. Give yourself love. Inhale, open up. One more time, circle up, grab your left wrist, pull. Inhale up, grab your right wrist, pull. Inhale up and squeeze. Lower your arms. Go ahead and have a seat on your mat. And this can be just a comfortable seat. I'm going to sit with my knees folded over, with my heels on my cheeks. Find Anjali Mudra. Okay, this is called Hero's Pose, but if you're sitting cross-legged, that's perfect too, or maybe one leg's out and one leg's in, but find hands sealed together, Anjali Mudra. Drop your chin slightly, close your pretty eyes. Take a breath. As we close up this gratitude practice, today's final gratitude assignment is to express your thanks. And as we express thanks, we create a ripple effect of goodness in the world. You benefit as the giver, the receiver benefits, and we are creating a world that is a lot kinder. And so to take a little moment to offer thanks is a beautiful practice. So, in the quiet, beautiful space of your mind, taking on the tradition of loving kindness meditation with a little bit of variation, you to see the face of someone who you deeply love, who has brought so much joy to your life, who inspires you, who supports you, who gives you nearly everything that you need. On your next breath, offer thanks to this person. And your exhale delivers it right to their hearts. And now in your beautiful mind, picture someone who has, in an inadvertently way, perhaps taught you how you want to show up in the world, who provided you with lessons that, while at the time may have been disappointing or saddening, has shown you just how good you are. Take a breath for that person and send them thanks. In your beautiful mind now, I want you to see yourself, this beautiful being. And I want you to pay absolute gratitude to who you are. Fill up your beautiful heart with self-love and thanks, and offer on your exhale thanks to you for being brave, for being strong, for being vulnerable, for being joyful, for being you. Take a breath of gratitude for this beautiful day. So we express thanks to the universe for another day to live. We express thanks for this beautiful practice to turn the dial and just adjust our lens ever so slightly on all the good in our life. And I hope with all that is me, that you are inspired these 10 days to live a more grateful life and to look for opportunities of good in your life, and to continue on this practice, continue acknowledging, whether that's journaling, sitting with your tea and contemplating the good in your life on a daily basis, expressing gratitude to others, finding the soft fur of your cat to be just delicious, and really tuning your attention to the good and rerouting that part of our brain that has been so conditioned to engage in not enough, and step into yourself to reroute and regroove a pathway in your brain that's leading towards abundance and joy, grace, all that. And I hope that you have learned some tools to make that part of your practice, like brushing your teeth and all of the things that we do to take care of us, that we've also learned through these 10 days, to take care of our heart and to take care of what's in us that makes our life enriched. And in doing that, we are throwing a little stone into the lake of love, and we are making a difference in this world that needs so much love. So thank you so much for participating and for being exactly who you are and for being part of my life. And I express deep gratitude for every single person who has participated. And I'm just blessed. I pinch myself that this is the beautiful life that I get to live every day. So thank you so much for being in my life in whatever form that is, whether we see each other on a daily basis, weekly basis, we text, we call, we FaceTime. I don't even know you. I appreciate you. Everything in between has been perfect. So have a beautiful Thanksgiving. Continue your gratitude practice. Reach out anytime. If you have not saved all of these links, just reach out to me. I've got them all. I can easily send them to you. I'll be putting them all together in a collection on my Instagram page. So if you're on Instagram, you can always go back. You can save them for yourself. Thank you, thank you, thank you for joining me and creating a ripple effect in the world. I'm deeply grateful. Take care, and I will see you soon. There's more of this goodness coming. Stay tuned.